Hey, let's talk about Windbreaker Season 2, Episode 4. But first, make sure you go watch the episode. If you haven't seen our reaction, make sure you go see it. I'm gonna put the link down below. It's going to be in our other channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and let's get into this. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
What do you think? That's my favorite question.
Well, we got a shout out to the comment that we got in our last review. I was able to watch this with new eyes. Actually, we got a comment last week on last week's review where I was saying I just can't wait for Sakura to develop, not rush it. And you were saying oh, that's good, but it's going a little slow. What's happening? And this person right here basically gave us a long comment saying, hey, I've read the manga. Yes, the marketing might have been a little off when they marketed it like it was a action anime, but it's more so like a drama that has some action. And once they put it in perspective, though we're in season 2, episode 4 now, it's been a week since Sakura got to this.
Which is crazy. You don't stop to think about it. You can see the days passing.
Yeah.
But if they don't put day 1, day 2, unless you are really deep watching it, with crazy open eyes, you don't realize that it's only be a few days. And we're in season 2 and wait, what's going on? I feel it's going slow.
If you assume okay, yesterday we did this, yesterday we did that.
Yeah, but that's it. But you don't start keeping a track unless you are let's say maybe a super fan of the anime,
But it makes sense. I don't think anybody, let alone Sakura, should get over his trauma within a week, you know? So whereas I'm rooting for it. You already know that. And you too. We want him to be a good character because he is a good character. But we can't expect him to just, I'm good. After 1 week, I'm just going to change all my trauma.
Exactly.
We've been through some stuff, you feel me?
That really changed our perspective, and I really appreciate the comment.
Yeah, I was able to watch this episode just enjoying it,
Because when you used to maybe hear people talk about Windbreaker, watch Windbreaker, it's action. They were showing kind of more action, but people wasn't really talking about the feelings part. But it really makes sense.
Yeah, and the action is good. When they fight and stuff like that, when they fight, it gets the fights are on.
Yeah.
Choreography for hand-to-hand comment, especially in a world where you see a lot of people with superpowers. So
this is regular people here, regular kids, no parents, nothing. But.
So with that said, thank you for the comment. I'm excited. You're excited. Now, what did you think about this specific episode? What are your thoughts?
I feel this episode was a little deep. You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah.
I like how they showing really his weakness. They went to his house.
Yeah.
I'm oh man, I felt so bad. I feel I wanted to cry. I was crying inside. Oh man, poor little Sakura.
Oh yeah, his house is that's
he just ran that apartment for his.
I guess we already know nobody has any parents, but he really has no parents.
Really has nobody, and no food. You only see his uniform hanging. That's it. It makes total sense. You can see more. Damn, this boy just has it bad. And it makes him more curious at the same time. What happened to his family?
Yeah, how did he get in this situation?
Where are they? Did he have to move on his own? Was his family didn't support him?
Were they killed?
I wonder. Damn, you hardcore.
Oh.
I wonder if maybe I see other shows and it's okay, maybe his parent was his dad or his mom was a single parent and married somebody and then they have a child and now we just want to focus on this part of my family.
That is crazy.
That kind of stuff I've seen it happening in shows a lot. And I wonder if that was happened to him or what else happened.
Or, this is Japan. Maybe one of his parents or both of his parents were hit by a van and isekai to another world.
That could be it.
That could be it.
That white van.
It takes people out, So before we go any further, anime only, what do you guys think you know. And you know what? Let me not discredit if you've read the manga, because we're building a good community, you know. So we know you're not gonna spoil us. So what do you think about just his living situation? Like he's by himself, but like,
what's your perspective without spoilers?
Because you've seen some anime where they live by themselves. Kisnivers, if you haven't seen that, that's a great anime. He's living by himself, but he's cool. This look like he's in a bad part of town.
And no wonder he's like, they went to visit him because he has a cold, and like he's like, I've been dealing with this on my own my whole time. Like, wow, that's sad. Nobody ever took care of you. Like, that's terrible.
But all of his classmates put together the nice little bag.
Oh, and the nose, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
And the fact that Nire and Suo, like, Suo is very perceptive. Like, he's very perceptive. Not to the point where he's gonna be like, oh, but he's very like, you know what, we came in, let's let it breathe a little bit.
You have to
Something
give
happens,
you have to give
back.
them space.
Yeah.
When somebody like,
that's not me. I'd be like, you gotta feel better. You gotta
like when you people are like in their like used to their way, you have to go slow, you know, step by step.
Yeah.
And he's already making a lot of progress.
He is. And then it takes a lot for him to not only accept the food from the girl, but also for him to accept that he doesn't know what to do and go to his upperclassmen. I like that. I like his relationship with Kaji.
That took a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Like,
it has to.
What can I do to be like this? Basically, to be able to depend on others.
さっきも喧嘩も見回りの時もなんでそんなに任せられるなんでどうやったらそんな風に
And it seems like Kaji is similar to Sakura, where he's like, I'm not going to give you this profound. I was like, hey, I know what I've struggled with this a little bit. You got to look at it this way. He's not like the
He really tried.
He's
like,
trying his best.
He's like, how do I put this? I want to show like how is it? Like he used the coffee.
An analogy?
Okay, sorry. So he was like, how do I show this? And like he was trying to come up with analogies to be able to.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
The green tea, coffee, the way that they were scared of something that was just a shovel and stuff like that, you know? Like he's trying his best. And then the fact that Umemiya and the other couple classmen were just there the whole time.
見てきたままのあいつらを信じろ喋りすぎたやるじゃねえかカジ
I'd be shy too, but he looks like he's maybe embarrassed because he looked like he's shy. And like, oh, I don't want to talk, and I meant a few words, and like, oh, sure, I took a little too much. I talk a little too much, and they just hear everything I say.
But that shows the dynamic. It shows that Kaji also like respects his upperclassmen, not just Umemiya, but I forget the other guy's name. With the heart, the one that needs to see a doctor. You know?
Yeah, I think he should see a doctor.
He needs to see a doctor. Everybody else needs therapy. He needs a doctor. You know? But it shows that he respects him because even in the past episodes, he thought about him when he thought about upperclassmen and stuff like that. But the fact that Umemiya treats everybody like family, and he's happy that he's not only that he was able to help Sakura, but Sakura went and confided in him, you know? So though
showing growth.
Yeah. Though this didn't have much action, that comment put so much in perspective, and I do need to take a moment to just like not just temper my expectations, but take the anime for what it is. You feel me? It's like a drama that has action with a side of action. It's not an action anime with a little bit of drama. And I got no problem now that I understand it that way, you know?
Yeah. And I really like this episode a lot. I would say like this
it's a good episode.
It's a great episode. I don't know if I should say like one of the best episodes I've seen from this one. For some reason, I really like to see the perspective and more, because that's what I wanted. Like I wanted to see more about his life, you know? And I still want to see more maybe about the personal life of the other ones. But I like that we were able to see where he lives. And a little bit into his life, his background. Because I was like, it's about time. We need to know a little more about him. But I understand now it has only been a week.
It's been a week. You can't break this.
But I really, really enjoy it.
Me too.
I really like it.
What would you say you rate this episode?
This episode? I would rate it Man, I'm terrible rating episodes. So like I
You
have
gotta
a
rate what you
feeling
feel.
inside me, but
What does it feel?
it
What does
feels
it feel?
it feels like a 9.5 to me. Like 9.5 just because I was waiting for some more information and I got it and I feel like okay, my cup is getting filled.
That's healthy, Not every high rating doesn't have to be based off action, This gives me ReZero vibes. With a time where it's not action, but you have like dialogue and you're understanding about what's happening and stuff like that. ReZero is my favorite anime. And just Subaru is such a tragic character.
Okay.
And I see a tragic character in Sakura. Is that because I see a tragic character in myself? Oh no. No,
Are you projecting? Are you projecting?
Am I projecting? Oh my goodness, and the camera's projecting on me and we're projecting to them. It's just a loop of
Okay, chill out.
Okay, let me chill out. I rate this episode, I'd probably say a solid 9. I give it a solid 9.
He always playing all cool and
No.
stuff.
You have your own way that you're rating. I have my own way I'm rating. Not that mine is better, yours is better. I really like this episode. I like where it's going, and I like that I'm able to enjoy this in a new light thanks to your comment, I think I did need that. Not just because like we're new to recording and stuff, but when you are recording, you have to give we're trying to give our real reactions, And my real reaction is like, okay, I want to take it in, but I also want to what's happening? I don't want to overreact. So I was able to enjoy it and still react natural with this new light. So I got to just keep that in mind when I go
really
forward.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So that's why we're building this. We're building this.
I still want more depth.
Yeah.
Okay?
She still wants more depth.
I still want a little more depth. I still need to understand a little more what happened. Is it that I like to see drama?
Hey.
I don't know. This is weird.
That's why we all need therapy.
We all need therapy, guys. We all need it.
Yes.
So this is why we're making this type of videos. We're trying to build a community.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate every single comment and like.
Everyone.
Make sure you interact with us, guys, so we can continue, this going and have fun together.
Exactly. Building a community.
Exactly.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and see you on the next one.
See you in the next one.